Hey there, my friends, how are you doing? Ashley Bright, the Message Fixer here, and today I'm following up on a previous video where I talked about 4 ways that you can do a much more effective job at getting buy-in for your ideas. Okay, I've talked about the fact that people naturally will push back when they feel that they are being persuaded. Okay, we've all been there, we've all had that feeling. We know what that's like and we don't like it. And so people naturally push back. There's this built-in kind of anti-persuasion radar that we have. And so there's 4 really critical techniques. I talked about the first one in a previous video, and now I want to talk about the second one, which is ask, don't tell. Okay, we oftentimes think that what we have is the greatest solution ever, and it may be, there's no doubt. But we have to recognize that people, whether you're talking about one person or a group of people, there's a natural resistance. They don't like being told what to do. Okay, and so when we continue to push with stats, or we try to scare people, it's not an effective technique for changing hearts and minds. Instead, you want to ask and allow people to arrive at the conclusion themselves. Okay, give them back that autonomy, give them that agency in the decision. And so the key is asking the right questions. Okay, so rather than telling, okay, you need to do this in order to get this outcome. Okay, you're going to need to change the way you do everything in your day-to-day in order to save energy so that we can save the environment, whatever that is. Okay, people are going to push back. Instead, what you want to do is you want to ask them questions. Okay, so you ask them questions like, do you care about the environment? Yes, I do. Do you want to provide a clean environment for your children? Yes, I do. Do you want your children to have asthma problems? Do you want your children to struggle with their health? Do you want their lives in any way to be impeded? I'm being a little dramatic here with children because this is important to me as I know it's important to you, because I want a bright, beautiful future for my children in this amazing world we have. And so I'm using that as an example. But my point is, I'm asking those questions. Let's say I'm speaking to a parent. I'm asking those questions. Okay, because rather than coming at them and saying, hey, you need to adopt this, this is what's important, it's mandated by the state, blah, blah, blah. Okay, instead I come at it and I say, okay, I understand where you're coming from. And I say, are you concerned about the environment that we leave for your children? I think most parents are going to say yes. Okay, do you want your children to have, clean air to breathe, clean environments at their schools and the playgrounds and the park? Yes, we do. Okay. And so what you're doing is you're getting them to commit to something because they've now said, yeah, I do want a clean park. I do want clean water. I do want clean air for my children. Okay, and then you're circling back to, well, how do we do that? Well, we have to change the way we use energy. We have to change the way we use mobility. We have to change the way we, use our trash or recycling or whatever that is. Okay? But what you're doing is you're asking questions that are allowing them to, in their own mind, make a decision. Okay, and then what you can do is arrive back at, okay, well, in order to accomplish the things you just said, clean air for my children, beautiful parks, natural environments, a bright future, here are some things that I'm doing, my company, my organization, that is going to help us get there. Wouldn't you like to support that? Okay, and so that becomes a far more, I don't even want to use the word persuasive. It becomes a far better framework to get buy-in. Okay, so don't tell. Nobody likes to be told what to do. Nobody likes that. Children, adults alike. Nobody likes to be told. Instead, ask the right questions to arrive at a conclusion that allows for that mutual understanding of how do we arrive at the place that we've both agreed is what we want. Okay, so try that out. Think about that. Think about how you can use that, because overcoming resistance, overcoming things through communication is going to be the #1 challenge when it comes to clean energy, clean water, a better environment. Okay, we think it's technology, but it's really going to be about that communication. So try that out. If you have questions, I want to help you out. So let me know how I can help, because we all need to be doing our own part. And I do my part by helping you, people with great solutions, communicate that more effectively so you get buy-in, you get adoption, you attract attention, you attract support, you attract allies so that we get to that same conclusion. All right, my friends, thank you so much for your time. And like I said, let me know if I can help you out. All right, cheers.